Miss Maya from the Green Free Library, here to share another story time with you. It's here. It's finally here. If you're wondering what's here, I'll tell you in a few minutes. Right now, I want to welcome everyone who's watching and sing hi to our friends, new and old. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hi to Anna and Peter, Andrew and Kate, Quinn and Suri, Stanley and Henry, and Lydia and Parker and Ava and Veda, and Ella and Charlie and Robbie and Ella and Carolyn and Kinsley and Liana and Killian and Asher and Zaylee, Max and Meadow, Cash and Willow and me. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Wow, we're getting a lot of friends, aren't we? Super job, guys. Let's sit down. Show me your hands. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Very good. Let's get our board and see the name of our month. Who remembers? Starts with this letter right here, an M. March, right. M-A-R-C-H, March. And our new season is what is finally here. Okay, so does anyone know the name of it? It starts with this letter right here, an S. Spring, very good. S-P-R-I-N-G, spring. All right, so what's today? Today is Wednesday, because it's story time day, March 22nd. So what 7 days do we need to put our shamrocks on? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I had to stretch a little bit for that one. Let's get our glue stick here. Here it is. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. Let me get my shamrocks. They're right here. You ready? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, one more, and 22. Look, a little lamb. He's getting full, isn't he? Not too many days left now. So spring officially started on March 20th. I've seen some signs of spring when I've been walking outside. Have you? There's a bird that we see a lot of times in the spring. Robin, I've seen a robin. And I've seen some daffodils coming up. And I've also seen my favorite spring flower. It's called a crocus. And I have a song about the signs of spring, and it's called Spring is Coming. We've done it before. And in the song, we're going to sing about seeing a robin and a daffodil and a crocus. Okay? See if you remember it. Spring is coming, how do you think I know? I saw a robin redbreast, I know it must be so. Spring is coming, how do you think I know? I saw a yellow daffodil, I know it must be so. Spring is coming, how do you think I know? I saw a purple crocus, I know it must be so. There we go. That's a pretty simple little song, isn't it? I bet you can think of other signs of spring that you could make verses about too, yeah? Today I wanted to talk just a little bit about the people in our community who have jobs that help us. And one of these are firefighters. Firefighters are brave men and women who train and they know how to put out fires and rescue people and animals from a fire. They wear special clothing to protect them, including helmets and masks with air tanks to help them breathe inside buildings with lots of smoke. They have special vehicles called fire engines or fire trucks that carry the equipment they need to put out those fires, including big ladders and lots of very strong hoses to spray the water onto the fire. Fighting fires is a very important job, and I'm glad we have firefighters in our town, and I want to thank them, all of them, and you should thank them too. At the library, we have quite a few books on firefighters and fire trucks. Fire Chief Fran is written by Linda Ashman and illustrated by Nancy Carpenter, and it's a fiction book. And in this story, we follow Fire Chief Fran and her crew through their busy day. I also have some nonfiction books. I have Firefighters Help Us by Erin Murray, which explains what firefighters do. And then I have Fire Trucks by Valerie Bodden, and that describes what equipment is on a fire truck and how it's used. And I snuck in one spring book. We can't forget spring, can we? This is one of my favorite spring books. It's called When Spring Comes. It's written by Kevin Henkes and illustrated by Laura Dronzak. And this book describes the transition between winter into spring, which is what we're happening right now, and the things that you'll see, all right? So I'll take those books back to the library, and they'll be ready to borrow very soon. For our project today, we're going to make a firefighter's hat, all right? And you're going to need a paper plate, but it works best if you have a sturdier paper plate. This is a little different kind than the ones I usually use for our projects. It's also a little bigger. I think this was like a 10.25 inches. Most of the paper plates we use are only 9 inches, but this is a little bigger. And you're also going to need red paint and scissors and glue and a marker and a piece of white construction paper. So the first thing you want to do is you want to paint your paper plate all red, all right, like this. You can just paint one side, this side, okay? Not the side you need on, but the bottom side, all right? So, and let that dry, all right? Then you need to have an adult cut, all right, your paper plate. And you want to go on the inside edge, all right? You want to have them cut almost all the way around, not quite inside. You want to leave maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches down here. This one I got a little less than that, but I think it'll still work, okay? Because you want to be able to flip it up so it will go up like that, okay? And maybe bend it a little bit so it'll kind of stand up. All right, now your fire hat needs an emblem on it. So you need to take your white construction paper and cut a shape, looks like this, all right? Similar to a triangle, but not quite. These parts are a little round. All right? Then you can color it if you want. I didn't have to color this one, but you can. And then you might need an adult to help you, or maybe you could draw it yourself, all right? Take a marker and put a number for your firehouse on it, all right? I'm gonna put number 5 because I like that number. Gonna draw that right on it, like that, all right? Then take that emblem and your glue. I'm gonna use my glue stick. And you want to glue that onto the front of that flap that we cut that bends up. Alright. So take it once you have your glue on it. And put that right on there. Maybe I should have used more glue, but I think it'll work for now, okay? And then we'll bend it up. Oh, it didn't stay on there, did it? Maybe you better use real glue instead of a glue stick. Even Miss Maya has trouble sometimes with her projects, but that's okay. Alright, so anyway, there it is. Put on your hat, alright? And there we have our fireman's hat. There we go. Alright, is it gonna stay for a minute? Yours will do better because you use better glue, okay? Anyway, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and you take care, and you know what? I will see you next time. Bye-bye.